Bruh, is the Earth? What is the Earth's true shape? And I'm trying to work everything out. And okay, let's see. Based off what I can see with my eyesight, with my observations, I can't make any sort of consensus that the Earth is a ball floating around in space. All I can see is an endless flat mass that's stretching outwardly for infinity. Outwardly, all I can see is like just flatness that's endlessly expanding and stretching itself above. I can't see any sort of curvature or ball, and goddamn, it feels like the Earth might be just flat, bro. I'm trying to figure everything out, but all I can see is just flatness, ever expanding, ever going forward and backwards, and everywhere around me is just flatness, and it's all so like madness. Madness, I tell you. The Earth appears to be just like flatness, ever going back and forth and stretching outwardly. The Earth. Blood. I'm going to be talking about the flat Earth. In the conspiracy realm, so many people hypothesize, theorize that the Earth is not a ball. It's not a ball, it's a flat board. It's like a flat square. The flat Earth hypothesis theory. People have been speculating about this. So many YouTubers talk about it. I'm just going to give you my 2 pennies on this regarding like whether or not the Earth is actually flat. And of course, when you get into this type of like the nature of like conspiracy theories and you start to speculate about things that are like hard to prove, it almost seems like it's like kind of absurd. Bro, do you believe in the flat Earth? Are you missing half your brain? Are you born upside down? Did you ride the short bus to school? Okay, hold your horses. You don't need to be all critical at the moment. You don't need to be critical right away. Just kind of entertain, entertain this sort of idea. You don't need to be fully convinced this idea is true, but just like kind of speculate. It's all speculative, isn't it? But the flat Earth hypothesis theory, especially because I'm all about conspiracies, and it is like a very predominant view within like the conspiracy realm that the Earth is actually flat. It's like a board. It's like a tabletop. It's not like a ball. It's like a board, like complete flat. Like you should see it on the screen, bro. The Earth is not a fucking ball, bro. The Earth is not a football. It's like a square. It's like flatness extending outwardly. The flat Earth. A lot of people will be quick to say, "Oh, bro, you're missing half your brain, bro. You're just fucking stupid, bro. Are you dumb, bro? Did you ride the short bus to school, bro? Do you have mental health problems? Calm down." I know it's so easy to kind of dismiss the flat Earth theory, to see it as like being just stupidity, to see it as being completely nonsense. But if you look deeply into it, which is what I would encourage you to do, and I'm not a flat earther by the way, but I just like using my brain and thinking about things in an open-minded way. If you look at the flat earth theory hypothesis, it'll blow your mind that, because a lot of us, we're so confident about so many different sorts of things in this world. We're so confident that, the way our history happened, it happened exactly the way we're taught. We're so confident about so many things that are actually very speculative in nature, even like the nature of like our planet Earth and what shape it is. And the Earth doesn't appear to be a ball floating around in space. The Earth seems to be just completely flat, bro. Based off what I can see, and I see quite a lot, I can't make any sort of like judgments about the Earth being a ball floating around in space. The Earth, its true shape, its true origin. Oh fuck. The Earth, what is the true shape of the Earth? Is the Earth flat, or is it a ball floating around in space? What is the true shape of the Earth? Is it a ball, or is it just flatness? Ever expanding flatness. Is it flatness, or is it a ball? What is the Earth's true shape? And I'm trying to work everything out, and it's so like hard for me to work it out and just to think about things. What is the Earth's true shape? And I've been trying to think about this so deeply. It's so hard to think about it. And the true like image of the planet Earth, like, bro, imagine, right, that the Earth is actually, it's not a ball, it's a board, it's flat, it's like a square. So all your life you were taught basically like, but just imagine this, right? And a lot of us, we're so confident, bro, the flat earth is all just a bunch of bullshit. And I'm not a flat earther, by the way. I do think it's not really valid. I'm someone that likes to entertain ideas. I have like a lot of open-mindedness to things. I'm not a closed-minded bigot, like so many people in this world, bro. People that are like people would be so quick to dismiss the flat earth theory, bro. It's so fucking stupid. Like, why would you believe that the earth is flat? And I'm not saying that you should believe that the earth is flat. It's like, again, an intellectual exercise, bro. Because wouldn't it be amazing? Wouldn't it be interesting that, what if the earth actually was flat and you've been lied to your whole fucking life, bro? You've been lied to. People have been lying to your face, giving you like falsehoods, misinformation, bro. The flat earth is like it's like such an enchanting hypothesis, theory. It's so mesmerizing, it's so fascinating and interesting. It's speculative, obviously, but it really helps expand your thinking. It really helps expand your intellect, because a lot of us will be so quick to dismiss the flat earth, to dismiss any other sort of alternative view because it doesn't fit with the mainstream. And bro, I'm someone that likes to stay on the outside. I'm someone that likes to be on the fringes of society. That's who I am as a character. I'm kind of like that shady ass guy in the movies, you know, like those, you know, in the movies there's like that guy wearing a trench coat and like a fedora hat, and he's like in the background and he's all mysterious. That's who I am, bro. And I love entertaining like these sorts of like speculative ideas about what is the true nature of the earth and its shape. Bro, the flat earth, oh goddamn, so from what I can see, the earth appears to be just flatness, ever going forward, backwards, and all around. I can only see like an endless flat plane. I can't see any sort of curvature. But what about the Greeks and the Romans? They did a bunch of experimentation. They were trying to reflect shadows, and they concluded that the earth is a ball based off of like shadows and the reflections of different things. What is the true shape of the earth? From what I can see, it appears to be like a flat mass. It appears to be just like flatness, and I can't see a ball floating around in space, and I'm trying to work it out in my head. It all seems so mind-blowing, mind-boggling. What is the earth's true shape, guys? Is it just a flat ball running around in space? What is the earth's true shape? I'm trying to work it all out. It's so hard to figure. Earth is 100%, I do think so. Obviously it's hard to speculate and it's hard to like ascertain, but I do think it's like, it could be very valid. And if you go on to like YouTube, there's so many YouTubers that talk about it, most predominantly from what I know is like Eric Dubay. Bro, I've been like a long time fan of Eric Dubay. All of his videos are just 100%, bro. I recommend you go onto his channel and just rinse through all of his videos, watch everything that he has put out. Me and him see eye to eye on so many different things in this world. We're so like connected with our ideas and understandings about this world and reality, bro. Everything he says in his videos, I resonate with so like strongly. It's like unbelievable. But you know, in his videos, because he's like one of the most predominant spokesperson for like the flat earth theory, and he does give out a lot of valid arguments. He does say like, for example, that, well, how do you know that the earth isn't flat? You just blindly believe in what the media says and what the scientists say. Have you ever actually went out into space and did your own observational analysis of the earth's true curvature and shape? And you know, bro, it's like we blindly believe in so many different things in this world. We blindly believe that the earth is a ball. We blindly believe in like, you know, countless other sorts of like things that can't really be fully validated according to our own experimentation and observation. Bro, the flat earth is like one of the best sort of like intellectual exercises. It's because you and me, whoever's watching this, a lot of us will be fully convinced that the earth, bro, it's 100%, it's a ball, it's not flat. Are you out of your mind? Have you lost thy thinking? And Eric Dubay's videos really hit the spot. I don't know how to say it. They're like the nail in the coffin, bro. And he goes and he talks so amazingly about the fact that, bro, have you been out into space? Have you seen? Man, my brain is just going haywire. I'm trying to work out what is the true shape of the earth, and all I can see is this flatness around me. I can't see any sort of like ball floating around in space. And this is like, well, how do you figure out that the earth is a ball floating around in space? Because all I can see is flatness. So is the earth flat, or is the earth a ball floating around in space? And you have to think about this deeply, guys. What is the earth's true shape? Is the Earth a ball floating around in space, or is the Earth just an endless flat plane? And from what I can see and from what you can see, all we can see is this flatness ever more expanding outwardly. I can't see any sort of like ball floating around in space. Bro, trusting my own eyes, not someone else's opinion, I can't see a ball floating around in space, but I can see a flat, endless mass. And that is absolutely mind-bogglingly, stupidly insane. Like the fringes of the Earth, have you did your own experimentations and observations? And if you're watching this, the chances are probably null. A lot of us, we've not been out into space. We've not done any sort of meaningful research. A lot of us, we've concluded that the Earth is X, Y, and Z based off of like media and peer pressure and the academics and the scientists, their statements and claims about things. We've just completely outsourced our thinking to other people. We have never conducted our own experiments, did our own research. And Eric Dubay is like a nail in the coffin, bro. He's like so genius the way he articulates this like very absurd like theory that, bro, the Earth is flat. Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your mind, bro? But it's like, bro, like, how do you not know that the Earth isn't flat? How do you know anything about the Earth's true shape? It's like, it's all speculative, bro. Unless you've actually went out into space and you've sort of seen the Earth with your own eyes, the whole scope of the Earth, the shape of the Earth, the nature of the Earth. If you haven't been out into space and seen things with your own eyes, you're none the wiser, bro. You're just like outsourcing your thinking to everyone else, to the scientists, to the TV spot people, like to media, and like, bro, this is why the flat Earth is such an important like conspiracy theory, in my opinion. It's like, it seems so absurdly nonsensical. It seems like it's just nonsense. Like, bro, the Earth is not flat, obviously not. You would have to be out of your mind to believe that the Earth is flat. But, you know, how do you know that the Earth isn't flat, bro? Have you been out into space? Have you seen the Earth with your own eyes, the true shape, nature of the planet Earth? Have you seen it with your own eyes? If not, then you're none the wiser, bro. And so many of us, we naively trust in things. We trust the news, the media. We trust other people's opinions about things, and we don't do our own fucking research into these sorts of matters. Bro, the Earth, from what I can see with my own eyes, appears to be just an endless flat mass, not a ball floating around in space. Oh man, I'm just having such an epiphany. I can't really ascertain the true shape and nature of the Earth. All I can see is flatness, ever more expanding outwardly. I can't see a ball floating around in space. That's so mad. That's so insane. That's so mind-bogglingly. I can't see anything. It appears that the Earth is just a ball. Is it a ball floating around in space? All I can see is this flatness, guys, but people say that the Earth's a ball floating around in space, so why can't I see that? Has anyone saw the Earth floating around in space with their own eyes? Which is kind of like a tricky question to think about to answer. What is the true shape of the Earth? So tricky. Regarding like the Earth's true shape, regarding like the true scope, you know, the true, you know, the nature of the Earth, and it's like, bro, like, we're so ignorant, bro. A lot of us, we don't do our own research. We stay ignorant. We stay kind of like just lost, basically. We don't, again, the Earth's true shape. Guys, a lot of you would be so confident to say, bro, you believe in the flat Earth? Are you out of your fucking mind? I mean, be open-minded. Come on, like, have you went out into space? Have you seen like the whole layout of the Earth for yourself? Have you did your own experimentation and research? If you haven't done that, then how do you know that the Earth isn't flat? And I'm not saying that the Earth is flat. I'm not saying X, Y, and Z. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying to do your own fucking research. And that's why the flat Earth is like it's so brilliant, because from what we can see, if you can trust in your own eyes, you can't see any sort of curvature. You can't see how the Earth is a ball. Trusting your own eyes, your own vision and like sight and like senses, you would not be able to ascertain that the Earth is a ball floating around in space. If you were to fully be like empirical, trusting your own vision and senses, you would come to the conclusion that the Earth is just flatness, endlessly flat. The only reason that you believe that the Earth is a ball floating around in space is because of like speculative research done by supposed scientists, and the media tells you that, and most people believe in that, and so you believe in that. But if you were to trust your own senses, you would believe in the flat Earth, because you can't see any sort of ball floating in space unless you've actually been out into space. And again, I'm not a flat earther. This is just such an amazing, brilliant, like, thought exercise, the flat Earth, amazing theory and conspiracy. Blood. From what I can see with my own two eyes, I don't see any sort of like ball floating around in space. Blood, I see a flat mass endlessly expanding outwardly, ever more, never, ever turning into a ball shape. I can't see a ball floating around in space. All I can see is an ever expanding flat mass plane. And blood, that is so mad, ill, and I can't see any sort of ball floating around in space. Has anyone ever actually been out into space and saw the Earth's true shape? Unless that is the case, you can't really fully claim that the Earth is one way or the other way, unless you've actually been out into space and witnessed everything with your own eyes. But when I look outside, I just see flat endlessness. I just see like complete flatness going forward and backwards and all around me. I don't see a ball floating around in space, bro. But that's what the people that believe in, you know, the mainstream, they believe that everything, the Earth is a ball floating around in space. Bro, that is so dumb and mad.